Hey everyone, welcome to English with Khishar. I'm Khishar, and today we're diving deep into something that's shaping not only how we talk, learn, and work, but even how we think. Yes, we're talking about social media trends 2025 in the USA and how they're changing the way we connect, learn, and earn. If you use YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or even the new Meta AI features, this episode will open your eyes to how fast the digital world is shifting and how you can use it to improve your English, your confidence, and maybe even your career. So grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's get into it. In 2025, social media isn't just a place to scroll or post selfies anymore. It's become a living, breathing mirror of who we are, our ideas, our emotions, and even our voice. In the United States, people spend over 4 hours a day on different social platforms. But here's what's new: the shift from scrolling to storytelling. Platforms like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Threads are rewarding authenticity more than perfection. That means people don't want polished, fake content anymore. They want real talk, real experiences, and real voices. If you're learning English, this is your chance. Because the most viral content now comes from people who speak naturally, even with small mistakes. The world wants personality, not perfection. Let's talk about the big one: AI. In 2025, artificial intelligence is everywhere. Meta AI writes captions, TikTok suggests music and scripts, and YouTube analyzes what topics might trend next week. In the USA, creators now use AI tools like ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini to brainstorm video ideas or even edit automatically. But here's what's really cool: AI is changing not just how we post, but what we learn. Many Americans now use short-form videos to learn new skills: coding, cooking, or even English. If you post content about English in a smart way, the algorithm actually helps you reach the people who want to learn from you. So, AI isn't the enemy of creativity. It's a partner. Think about it: the more natural your English sounds, the more I can recommend your voice to others who need the same kind of content. So, when you record, speak like you're talking to a friend. That's what works best in the USA now: authentic, emotional, real. Let's be honest. 10 years ago, being a YouTuber or a TikToker wasn't even considered a real job in the USA. But today, in 2025, everything has changed. We now live in a world where content is currency. People don't just follow influencers, they trust them, they learn from them, and they even buy from them. This shift has created what we call the creator economy, a digital world where anyone with a phone and an internet connection can build an audience, a brand, and even a living. In America, thousands of people are quitting traditional 9-to-5 jobs to become creators. Some focus on tech reviews, others on lifestyle, travel, education, and yes, language learning too. And this is where you, as an English learner or creator, can fit right in. Imagine using your English not just for communication, but for creation. Maybe you post short videos teaching idioms, explaining American phrases, or reacting to viral US content. That's all part of the creator economy. The secret? Consistency and clarity. Americans love creators who sound confident, friendly, and relatable. You don't need a perfect accent. You just need your real voice. Your human touch is your strength in 2025. Now, let's talk about what's new in the US social media space. In 2025, the biggest platforms are still YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, and X, formerly Twitter, but they've evolved. TikTok has integrated AI-powered video assistants that help you record or even write captions. YouTube now prioritizes educational content and voice-based storytelling more than ever. Threads has become the new space for positive, thoughtful discussion, especially among younger Americans who are tired of negativity. And then there's Meta AI, integrated across Facebook and Instagram, that now helps you schedule, design, and even remix your content automatically. Creators in the USA love it because it saves time and increases reach. But the real game changer? Voice-first content. Podcasting, voice posts, and live audio rooms are booming again because people crave connection. They want to hear your tone, your emotion, your honesty. That's why podcasts like yours, English with Khishar, are so powerful. You're not just teaching English, you're creating a connection. You're showing that learning and modern culture can live together in one voice. Now, let's connect this to something many of my listeners care about: learning English. You see, one of the biggest 2025 trends in the USA is edutainment, education plus entertainment. People no longer want boring lessons. They want fast, fun, real-world learning. And social media is the perfect platform for that. Think of it this way. 15-second TikTok can teach one useful English phrase. 60-second YouTube short can explain grammar using a movie clip. 10-minute podcast can inspire thousands to speak confidently. That's the future of education. Quick, visual, and emotional. In the US, students and professionals now use platforms like YouTube and ChatGPT daily to practice speaking or writing. So, social media isn't just a distraction anymore. It's becoming a global classroom. And you, as an English learner or teacher, can be part of it. You can learn from content and create content that teaches. If there's one thing shaping social media in 2025, it's personalization. And it's all powered by artificial intelligence. Every time you open an app, it knows what you want, sometimes even before you do. In the USA, AI now curates your feed based on mood, time of day, and even your tone of interaction. If you're searching for motivation, you'll see uplifting creators. If you're in learning mode, YouTube will push educational podcasts and lessons your way. That means every creator, including you and me, must understand one simple truth. AI rewards relevance. It loves consistency, engagement, and real human energy. So, when you post something authentic, your audience stays longer, they comment more, and the algorithm promotes you. Think about that. Technology has finally learned to value being human. That's the magic of 2025. If you're an English learner, this trend helps you too. AI-driven subtitles, automatic translation, and even pronunciation feedback are available on almost every platform. You can now learn American pronunciation directly from short videos or podcasts. And AI tools will correct your mistakes instantly. That's learning smarter, not harder. Let's be real. People are tired of filters, fake smiles, and perfect lives on social media. In the USA, 2025 has brought a strong wave of authentic content. Creators are showing their real homes, their real emotions, and their unedited stories. Even major influencers are admitting burnout, fear, or failure, and audiences love it. Because honesty connects deeper than perfection ever could. So, if you're planning to build your own platform, remember this. Authenticity is your biggest marketing tool. Don't try to sound like someone else. Speak like you. Even if your English isn't perfect, even if your voice shakes a bit, that's what builds loyalty. Americans especially respect creators who speak with passion and purpose. If you believe in what you're saying, they'll listen. And in 2025, that's how you grow. By being real, not by being flawless. Now, growth on social media is exciting, but it's also risky if you don't know the rules. The US has become very focused on digital safety and authenticity laws. Platforms now track deepfakes, fake followers, and AI-generated misinformation. So the trend now is transparent growth. Creators show their real stats, engage genuinely with followers, and disclose when they use AI. And audiences love that transparency. It builds trust. If you're learning English or starting your journey as a creator, this is your moment. Use AI tools for help, but let your human voice lead. Use subtitles to reach new audiences, but let your message come from your real experience. Remember, being genuine online is not weakness. It's your power. And if you ever feel small in the digital crowd, remember this. Every big creator in the USA today started with 0 followers. What made them grow wasn't luck. It was showing up consistently with real value. As we step deeper into 2025, one thing is crystal clear. Social media is no longer just a platform. It's a digital universe, a place where people live, learn, and grow every single day. In the United States, the boundaries between entertainment, education, and business have completely blended. A short video can teach, inspire, and sell all at the same time. And now with AI creators, virtual influencers, and real-time translation, the internet feels more human and more global than ever before. So what's next? Experts say the future belongs to creators who can communicate clearly and emotionally, the ones who can tell stories that make people feel something real. That's where English comes in. English isn't just a language anymore. It's the currency of connection in this global online world. If you speak English confidently, you don't just reach one audience, you reach the world. That's why I always say, learn English not just for grammar, but for growth. It's your bridge to opportunity, creativity, and connection, especially in the USA's fast-moving digital space. Now, let's make it personal. If you're listening right now, you probably use social media every day. Maybe for entertainment, maybe for learning, or maybe just to stay updated. But I want you to look at it differently after this episode. Don't let social media control you. Use it as a tool. Follow creators who teach, inspire, and push you to grow. Create content that reflects your personality and your purpose. When you post something that matters, even a small English tip, a motivational line, or your thoughts about a trend, you add value to the internet. And that value never disappears. It multiplies. Someone out there might be waiting for your exact words to change their day. In 2025, being online means having a voice. And your voice, Kishar's listener, matters more than you think. So as we wrap up this conversation, let's remember this. Social media is not good or bad. It's a mirror. It reflects who we are and what we create. If you use it wisely, it can open doors to friendships, knowledge, and even success you never imagined. If you're learning English, keep going. Use platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and podcasts not just to watch, but to practice, to speak, and to create. Because every post, every word, every small effort takes you closer to confidence. And remember, The digital world rewards real people with real voices. Be that voice. Be authentic. Be consistent. And be proud of your journey. Thank you so much for tuning in to English with Khishar. If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to follow, share, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Your support means the world to me. And together, we'll keep learning, growing, and understanding the modern world through English and creativity. Until next time, stay curious, stay confident, and keep speaking smart. This is Khishar, signing off from English with Khishar.